Many OGs on the channel will know for a fact that back in the days I used to love using the hammer so much. And that was mainly because, number one, the ability's cooldown was only like, what, 15 to like 20 seconds? And also, this weapon did 125, I'm pretty sure, damage per swing. Literally meaning you could insta-kill crawlers, spitters, all those types of zombies, and it was really satisfying to actually use, and especially its ability was super useful. But then it got nerfed to where basically the cooldown was extended to like 30 seconds, and well, it decreased its damage from 125 to like 115 or 110, I can't remember how much. But yeah, I stopped using it mainly because of those, and it just didn't feel as powerful as it was before. And then I started using the katana, which I was like, oh my god, this weapon's actually incredibly good, because I mainly use it as like a get off of me infected type of weapon, obviously, since that's what melees are. But then it got buffed, as in the hammer finally got buffed once again, and somehow it's stronger than the katana. And you may be thinking, oh, is it like the rate of fire, like every time you swing it's a lot faster? No, basically the damage of the katana is 150, and back then the hammer did 100 to 25 to like 110 or somewhere around there because of its nerf. Now it does 165, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how much damage, which is just crazy on how much damage it actually does. Like, what? 160-ish damage. Like, I never thought this weapon could be stronger than another Roblox weapon. And plus, they decreased the cooldown as well to like 20 something seconds. I can't remember what it was, since it's been a while since I've used the ability. But still, this, I mean, technically when I say it's been a while since I used the ability, I don't look at the cooldown for like time to time. So yeah, I can't really remember. But let's just say my love for this old as hell weapon has finally come back. I started using it immediately, and it is even stronger with more damage per swing. The cooldown, for the ability is finally now finishing faster, so you can just use its ability so easily. And I remembered how powerful and just great this ability and weapon was on certain maps, like for an example, a construction site. When you're running up to the helicopter, you can just push infected off of like the top floor when they're camping the helicopter, or when you're in the escape vehicle, you could just use it to get them off of the vehicle. It was such a useful weapon, especially if literally in any mode, if you guys were getting bum rushed by infected left and right, you could just use it, stun a few infected, get some quick hits, especially if they're like really important infected and dangerous ones like shamans or something like that. It was super useful. And well, let's just say that finally the OG, I guess, hammer is finally back in my hands. Now, I know there's a bunch of other buffs that came out. For an example, the Gauss Gun got a buff, the Galil got a buff, the Python got a buff. But I really want to ask you guys, well, since I technically told you what my favorite part of this entire update was basically the buff, the mighty buff for the hammer. What is your favorite buff or change for one of the things in the entire things that were changed, obviously? So yeah, just tell me down in the comments. And yeah, I just wanted to give this a little bit of a heads up, or I don't know, just like a side note or something like that. I didn't really have anything planned, since technically I am dealing with a ton of work right now. But hopefully it gets, I guess the work just goes away a little bit, so I can continue making a lot more stuff that you guys want to see. And yeah, I'll see you guys all about 42 years, and have a great game.